Good evening and welcome to the Anaheim Planning Commission meeting of June 2nd, 2025. My name is Jeannie Tran Martin, Vice Chair of the Anaheim Planning Commission. As a reminder, Planning Commission meetings are broadcast on all our channels, including on the web and Anaheim TV Channel 3. The first order of business is to salute our flag. Commissioner Kelly will lead us in the flag salute.
Everyone please rise. Put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. If you would all please silence your electronic communication devices so that they don't disrupt the proceedings, we would appreciate that. Oh, I'm sorry. Next, I will ask the Planning Commission Secretary to take a verbal roll call vote of the Planning Commissioners.
Chair Walker, Vice Chair Tran Martin,
Present.
Commissioner Lieberman,
Here.
Commissioner Perez,
Here.
Commissioner Castro,
Here.
Commissioner Abdul Rahman,
Yeah.
Commissioner Kelly.
Here.
We have a quorum.
Thank you. If you would all please silence your electronic communication devices so that they don't disrupt the proceedings, we would appreciate that. The doors at the back of the room are automatic. They open when you get close to them and they don't close until you have walked down the hall. Please move away from the automatic doors and allow them to close. Today, we have one public hearing item on our agenda. I would ask members of the public who wish to speak on a public hearing item to please complete a yellow speaker card and give it to the staff if you have not already done so. The cards can be found on the table at the entrance. Please keep your remarks as brief as you can. We are influenced more by the content than the length of your presentations. First, we will provide an opportunity for any member of the public to speak on items of interest to the public that are within the subject matter jurisdiction of the commission. Is there anyone here to speak at this time? Seeing no one, we will move to the public hearing. Prior to beginning the public hearing, I will now ask the planning commissioners for any disclosures they wish to make regarding the public hearing item on today's agenda. Seeing none, please note that actions taken by the Planning Commission tonight will be final unless in 10 calendar days an appeal is filed with the city clerk. The appeal deadline is Thursday, June 12, 2025 at 5 p.m. Appeal forms and information are available on the city clerk's webpage. I will now begin the public hearing and ask staff to present item number 1. Arlette, thank you.
Good evening, Vice Chair Tran Martin and members of the Planning Commission. The item before you tonight is a request for a conditional use permit to allow an automobile body repair shop with a parking variance to provide fewer parking stalls than required by code. The approximately quarter-acre site is located on Orange Fair Lane, west of Raymond Avenue. The proposed is zoned industrial and is designated for industrial uses in the general plan. The property is developed with a 5,200 square foot single-story industrial building with 2 tenant spaces. The property is surrounded by industrial uses. The applicant proposes to construct a new spray booth in addition to an existing office space and indoor workspace for up to 3 vehicles. Repair work would be by referral only with no public access, and the vehicles will be transported to and from the shop exclusively by staff. The business would operate Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. with the maximum of 2 employees. There are a total of 9 parking spaces on site that would be shared between 2 tenants. Access to the parking spaces is from the rear of the property through the alley. These images show the front of the building from Orange Fair Lane and the rear of the property taken from the alleyway. The application includes a variance request to provide fewer parking spaces than required by the zoning code. The existing industrial tenant requires 5 parking spaces, and 9 spaces are required for the proposed automotive body shop, for a total of 14 required spaces. The request includes 9 parking spaces. The proposed shop would operate with only 2 employees and serve clients through insurance referrals with no walk-in services. Staff will pick up and deliver all vehicles requiring repair, and vehicles will only be on site while actively being repaired, resulting in a limited number of vehicles being parked there. With 4 of the 9 available parking spaces allocated to the use, staff believes that the 9 proposed stalls will be sufficient to meet the needs of both businesses. Staff believes that the proposed automotive body repair shop would be compatible with the surrounding industrial uses and is not expected to result in an adverse effect on the area. The requested conditional use permit and parking variance will meet all the necessary findings for approval. The business will operate in a controlled, referral-only manner, minimizing potential impacts on the traffic and parking. For these reasons, staff supports the request and recommends approval of the application. Staff would also like to introduce a condition of approval to be included in the resolution. The condition reads, "The applicant/business owner shall submit building plans for review and approval for all tenant improvements." Staff has reviewed this condition with the applicant, and they concur with the addition. This concludes staff's presentation. The applicant is available if you have any questions for them. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, okay, go ahead.
Just a quick question. I'm assuming there is some state guidelines or city building code that will address the ventilation of the painting booth. So, but,
That is correct. They have applied through the state for their permits, and they are pending that as we speak.
okay, thank you.
Do any other commissioners have questions for staff? Okay, I will now open the public hearing and invite the applicant to come forward to make a presentation or respond to any questions of the commission. Do any commissioners have questions for the applicant? I just have one to make sure. Are you okay with the proposed condition of approval that staff proposed?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I will now ask the secretary to call forward any comments from members of the public.
No speakers.
Thank you. I will now close the public hearing and open it up for discussion from the Planning Commission.
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second it.
And then to clarify, does that motion include the additional conditional? Okay, perfect. So I will ask the secretary for a vote.
Six yes votes, the motion carries.
Thank you. I will now ask if their commission has any updates. Scott?
We will be adjourning to the June 30th meeting, so we will not have a meeting on the 16th. On the June 30th meeting, we do have a convenience store that's seeking an alcohol license for off-sale, and we will have likely 2 adult daycare facilities at that meeting as well. Nothing in the forward agenda for City Council, and those are my updates for this evening.
Thank you. The Planning Commission is adjourned to the meeting of Monday, June 30th, 2025.